Okay, so it was last year actually, March 2020, the MSC Philippine Province, in coordination with the MSC Mission Office, launched its fundraising campaign for the affected families of COVID-19 pandemic crisis. So while the government that time and other civil organizations had been doing its part in helping people, the MSC also had its own way in helping the poor, especially the poor families, uh, where communities need assistance badly. So many generous people actually organizations responded to all to the call for donation campaign, and it helped us organize mission outreach project in different communities in the country. So the mission office was able to conduct numerous relief or distribution activity within Metro Manila and also outside Metro Manila. And um, currently, the MSC Mission Office had already distributed more than 2,000 food packs and sent cash support to MSC communities. And then this mission outreach project is an urgent response of the MSC to the call of helping the most affected sectors in the society during this pandemic crisis, particularly the poorest of the poor. So as of now, the mission outreach project of COVID-19 response is still ongoing, and we are still accepting donations for these projects, especially that many Filipinos could not afford to buy vaccines. So probably we can do a project on that, and we can help buy vaccines and distribute it to the poor families. That is one of the plans actually. And as long as there are generous people who continue to donate, we will continue to conduct a project and program for this particular COVID-19 mission response. Father Sam, can you
Yeah.
add something?
Yeah, last March 2020, when the Philippine government declared total lockdown in the country, and different organizations were able to organize for the different relief operations for those who are affected, most especially for the poor families. And the MSC, through the help of our mission office, were able to organize also a relief operation. As Jam said, we distributed a lot to the different communities and parishes, and we were very successful because we were helped by our seminarians and the other different organizations in the different parishes that we tapped for the said project. As Jam said, as of now, we are planning to, especially in terms of vaccination for this COVID-19. We are planning with the help of the BOT to organize again in order to raise fund for the vaccination of those who cannot afford, especially the poor families. So we are always open and then continuously open for a call for the donation for COVID-19 campaign through vaccination, that generous people can help us for the vaccination of the poor people who are affected by this pandemic. And we are praying that there are more generous people who will help us for this vaccination, because the government is quite very slow in responding to this need of the people. And the Philippines, especially the MSC Philippines, especially the mission office, is trying his best to help the poor people in terms of the vaccination through this campaign of COVID response.
Can you hear me? I might just ask a question.
Yes, Father
How much is
Roger.
that? How much is the campaign brought in so far, and how much have you used?
Let me check, Father. Yes, Father Sam.
According to the news, one vaccine costs around 2,000 to 3,000 pesos, and it is twice to be given to those who wanted to be vaccinated.
But from the beginning of the campaign, how much do you think people have donated?
So I have here the figure, Father Roger. We received a total donation of 2,700,000 pesos, and we expend like almost 2,400,000 pesos. And yeah, right now, last December we had the Christmas donation, Christmas basket project, and that's part of the COVID-19 mission response that we are implementing. So we gave food basket for the Noche Buena for the poor families. That's the last project that we had for the COVID-19 mission response, and right now we are planning to do a project, especially particularly for the vaccination program.
Okay, that sounds really good. I hope that really goes ahead. Also, if there's anything else, other projects or something that you'd wish to talk about, we could record that also. So if there's anything else you'd like to say about the projects in the Philippines, would be good.
Maybe I can talk about the disadvantaged youth program that we have here in the Philippines. We are the programs aims particularly for the educational assistance for the students who are willing to study amid this pandemic situation. So since there are no face-to-face classes, what they are doing right now in the communities where we have projects for the disadvantaged youth program, we supported them to buy gadgets, cell phones or laptops for their online classes, and also for the internet connection. We are paying for that, or the funds are paying for the internet connection so that the students can continue to study. That's the program that we have for the disadvantaged youth program here in the Philippines.
Mostly the disadvantaged youth program that we have came from our poor parishes that belongs to the MSC congregation. We were able to coordinate with the parish priests for this program, and also the Doll Sisters to help us implementing and monitoring this project, because we cannot do it physically for now because of the limited effect of the pandemic. So we cannot visit this project physically. So we are thankful that there are MSC priests and doll sisters that help us in monitoring this project and implementing this so that it will become more meaningful and successful to its communities that applied for. mostly the recipients of our disadvantaged youth are really the poor youths who wanted to study, and also the deserving youths of the community. So we help them through educational assistance for now through their gadgets and also their internet connection, as what Jam said. So we have around 500 disadvantaged youth for now who are the beneficiaries of this project that we have.